I went through about 15, no, wait, I'm lying. I don't have time for that. I went through about 4 videos all about making lots of money. I mean, not lots of money, not like millions or anything like that, but making a good chunk of change with digital products. And it's all the same thing, right? They all list the types of digital products that you can make money with. Okay, legit. How to create these digital products, like, okay, cool, legit again. But where they all go wrong is not telling the truth about how to realistically make easy passive income with these products day after day and month after month. That is very hard. There is nothing magical about creating a digital product, randomly making it public, and there being $100 a day in your bank account from these. Now, you go-getting entrepreneurs and business owners and everybody out there watching this video, hear me out. I'm gonna talk about all of this drama today on this video. We're gonna break it down, all right? But most importantly, we need to talk about one thing that all of these videos are not addressing at all, and that is the traffic, okay? The traffic to generating revenue for anything, it's hard to get, all right? It is hard. That is the hardest part about entrepreneurship, is quality traffic. As any business owner, anyone who has been in the game, you solve your traffic problem, you solve all your problems. Now, if you're excited about today's topic about easy passive income and the dark truth behind digital products, type in the truth in the comments and let's get going with this video. So I want to start with an example because this is the best way I know how to start this video. So let's go back into time about, when was it? The fall of 2021. I had actually just found out I was pregnant, right? I was in my first trimester. It was a big surprise. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a baby. I don't even know what to think, right? There's a lot going on. But business-wise, what was going on was I was launching a brand new digital product, right? The same or a type of digital product that all of these videos are talking about. Because I can tell you right now, all these videos are talking about the same thing. When they say digital products, they're talking about an ebook, a template, a preset, a planner, products to sell, digital downloads on Etsy, maybe a mini course, something that sells between $5 and let's just say $70, okay? Because 100 isn't really like a no-brainer price. So a no-brainer price point for these digital products that you can sell and make $100 a day, $200 a day, $5,000 a month. Okay, let's just talk about it. So going back to this in 2021, what I had to do was, there was somebody on my team who exited my team. And that person and I had created a digital product together. When we parted ways, I'm like, you keep the digital mini course, I'll create a new one, no big deal. So that's what I did. I created a mini course, which I love. And I haven't sold it in a while. I actually am going to like put it back out on the market. But anyways, I launched it. It was originally called BizTuber. Now the name is Monetization Builder. Really, really great little bundle workshop. And I was like, okay, I created it. It took me, and this is the thing, it's not easy. Creating a digital product is not easy, whether it's an ebook or a mini course or a preset or whatever, it's not easy, okay? And it's even harder to market. And so it took me probably 2.5 weeks to create it. And this is me, somebody who's well-versed in course creation, somebody who like really understands funnels when it comes to courses and digital products. So it took me, I created 4 videos, I think 5 in the mini workshop and bundle. I created assets for it, like ebooks and a worksheet and other cool things that people got when they purchased. And then I had to create a sales page. So I had to create a sales page to sell this thing, because it's not going to just magically sell itself. So I had to go from top of the page, middle, testimonials, and make it look really good. And so I did that. And then it's like, okay, well now I got to market it. So where am I going to get the traffic? So at that time, my channel was pretty poppin'. Like it had, you know, I would guess between 150 to 200,000 views per month. And then what else was going on? So yeah, then you got to create the product, then you got to create the checkout, then you got to connect your merchant account. So whether you're using Stripe, Braintree, PayPal, or whatever your merchant is, you got to create it to your checkout page. So all these things to prep a digital product, right? And these are the things that no one tells you. And these can get hard if you're doing it on your own. I mean, now that I know how to do it, it's just really, really easy. The whole process is in my head. But for somebody trying and thinking that they could realistically make $5,000 a month within the next 30 days from doing this, it's just no. Okay, so going back, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna launch. I picked a date in October, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna launch it this day. So the price for this product was $47. What I did was I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a YouTube video and a half about this product, see who buys it, and whoever buys it, cool. As an incentive, I made it 10% off. I think it was 10% or 15%, and I made it $40 for the promo of the launch. I was really like, my goal was to sell 75 of these things. That would have been really fun for me. And what ended up happening was on day 5, I was like, okay, promo's ending Friday. The last day of it being $40 is tomorrow. And then after that, it's going back up to $47. So grab it while it's hot or on sale. And then I launched it, and the results were phenomenal. Like, I got tons of sales. We smashed the goal of 75 sales. We made about 150 sales that week from selling that mini course, the digital product. And that was a huge win. That was like a $6,000 cash injection in 5 days. Literally, I'm not kidding. And I was like, wow. However, let's talk about how much traffic I had. I had quite a bit. So it's like I had a YouTube audience. Back then it was in the hundreds, like 100 and whatever thousand subscribers. I had solid traffic. The YouTube videos that I promoted it with did really well. I had an email list at the time, well over 10,000 on my email list, somewhere between 10 and 20,000. And I emailed it out, I think 2 or 3 times to my email list, just about the promo, what it was about. And so I had sources of traffic, and most people don't. Okay. And that's what people aren't telling you about these digital products is the traffic. Okay. And another thing they're not telling you is how to sell it, because you go to any one of these tutorials and they're like, yeah, here's how to make it. Here's how you can make it fast with AI and with this and with that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is just a disastrous, I don't know. This is a disastrous message because like all of these other gaps in what you have to do aren't being filled. So I'm just wanting to inform you with this video of realistically what needs to get done to sell a course or whatever type of digital product that makes you that amount of money per day or per month. Have I been out of focus this whole time? I hope not. That's really awkward. Focus, camera, focus. Okay, and speaking of AI, guys, I just kind of hate the term AI nowadays, to be quite honest with you. It's just so abused right now in our industry and just online and social media. And it's just like AI can easily, create digital products and, generate millions of dollars for us online without moving a muscle. No, like, stop using AI to create these digital products that are trash. Like, AI, every time I've asked AI to do something for me, it's been disappointing. They don't get it. They don't get smarter. There's still tons of errors, and they don't know me, okay? Is there, in the future, maybe 20 years, like, is there some magical AI that can really do it all? Probably, but right now AI kind of sucks. And in my professional opinion, and it's frustrating. And all these people are saying as well, like, create these digital products with AI and make easy passive income. Like, come on, just bullshit, dude. It's just frustrating. And so just stop falling for the AI trap. I think if you want to ethically use AI to streamline your processes to help along the process, but for the final product requires real human brain work. Okay, it requires you to stop being lazy and to think that you can leverage AI to solve like all your financial hurdles and problems. So, all right, now that I'm done talking about AI, what was next? I just had to make that comment. Okay, here's the other thing. All right, the other thing is that every millionaire that you talk to, and even like online business millionaires, right, nowadays. There is not one online millionaire business owner out there that has only made their fortune from selling digital products. Guaranteed. Okay. What they don't tell you is, yes, digital products is a way to fill the bucket, and you should definitely have them. I do agree, but there's no one that has just sold ebooks and templates on Etsy and downloadables. Like, no way. They have a full product suite. Like, the real money making revenue in the business are the high end stuff and the mid ticket and the high end products. And so what I want to say is that, these $7 templates on Etsy and these presets and blah, 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 these planners, they're great. Like, sell them, but they're not going to make you the riches. Okay. They're not going to be the thing that crosses you into financial freedom and, gives you your retirement money. And what I mean, and here's what I suggest for everybody, is like, build a real product suite. If you're a business owner, yes, incorporate the digital products. I'm always going to sell digital products and courses, but I have incorporated high ticket as well. And so let's just go back for a minute to see the anatomy of, a low ticket offer that is optimized and can really realistically make you $100 a day, because I do believe that's possible, but you have to have the traffic. But here's the thing. Let's say you're selling a $9 something, let's just call it an ebook for fun, and you're advertising it with either your organic or your paid traffic. Okay, let's say it's a $9 product. What you want to do to increase your average cart value or average order value is you want to have a bump offer to that. Maybe even 2 bump offers. So a bump offer is something, basically an upsell. So it's something additional on the page, like, oh, here's a one-time offer, grab the, this mini workshop or whatever downloadables to complement this order right now for $27. So now you have a potential buyer who's going to buy $9 plus $27, now increasing your order to, what's that, $35? That's a whole lot more cash than $9 for that one sale. And so you have these bump offers, right? You have the main one, and then like, hey, check this box if you would like to add blah, 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 blah. And then once they purchase, then you can have a one-time offer on the thank you page, just like, oh, by the way, if you purchase this, I want you to know that you can also grab our whatever X product. Normally it's X amount of dollars. Today it is 50% off. And then you have like a little tiny, nice little VSL, and maybe that's a $50 product. So in one sale, you're getting potentially $9 plus $27 plus $50. So that just became an $85 sale as opposed to $9. Like, that's the right way to do it, because when you have a product like that, one, you're making back. You're doing more than breaking even when you run paid ads to this. But two, it's like, hey, this is, filling the little tiny pebbles in the bank of income. And, if somebody's not going to want to buy in the future your $10,000 product, but they buy 85, it's like, great, I have a customer. I have someone on my list who has paid. That's amazing. So that's the real anatomy of a digital product that can realistically make you, $80, $100 a day. But again, I would not call it easy. I mean, you still have to run traffic to it and make sure that your sales pages look really nice. Okay. But once it's going, the higher the average order value that you can get from a low ticket item, the better. The next thing is, and this is a discussion outside or on the opposite end of the spectrum of a low ticket digital product. There's nowhere that says that you can't sell and position high product first. Okay. So what I mean by this is, there's some of you out there that are coaches, have something higher ticket, a service provider where you're charging, $3,000 to $10,000. Sell that first. There's nowhere that says that you have to work up to sell, you have to sell a customer a $9 and then a $500 and then upsell them into your Godfather offer. No, you can start selling them high ticket first. Okay. And then if they don't buy that, then you can downsell them to a mid ticket or a low ticket offer. So think about that when you're designing your product suite. Is if you right now only have a high ticket, great. the low tickets are very easy to incorporate and can very much so supplement your income, and also, you know, in the future they're a great way to warm up leads. But if you're having that model, your low ticket items should be something that funnels people into your higher ticket. Okay, so everything lower to mid should always funnel into the bigger, but that doesn't mean that off the bat you can't start promoting high ticket first, if that makes sense. All right, and another thought that I wanted to mention is traffic. Okay, so most of, like, I watched a video on, you know, the $5,000 a month easy passive income with digital products. Like, it was a 20-minute video, and only a minute and a half of the video talked about, okay, how to sell this thing. And they were like, go on Instagram and look at topics and content that is converting already and make content on Instagram. I'm like, what? That's a horrible idea. No offense to Instagram, but that's the best they had, is to promote a product to make $5,000 a month easy passive income. Like, that's so stupid. That's never gonna work. And so you have to choose what kind of traffic you're going to I mean, it's going to cost money. It's going to take time and energy one way or another. Either you're going to pay for traffic, or you're going to build up an organic traffic source like your blog, like YouTube, and really go hard and focus on that. And in my opinion, it's, you know, organic is king, right? You build the organic traffic, you're good for life. Traffic or YouTube traffic is right. It's like having solar panels for your business. It's always going to keep the lights on. Okay. Whether your paid traffic goes down, you know, whether your ad account gets shut down by Mark Zuck, like, you're going to have the solar panels giving light, giving leads, giving life to your business. Okay. And it's worth it. It's so worth it. And that brings me to, like, kind of a next point. Like, I'm going to make a dedicated video about faceless channels versus personal branded. It's been like this big, huge battle. Faceless versus personal branded. So I talk to people all the time about this, because so many business owners are like, I don't want to show my face. And I'm like, okay. But the point is, like, the ultimate thing you can do, in my opinion, to build your legacy, get your message out there, really drive tons of traffic to your digital products, to your offers, to all of this, is like, you need that organic source of traffic. You really, really do. Okay. And this is how you get, you know, you become a better speaker. You become better at your craft, right? You get tons of PR and opportunities that you never would have gotten before. So anyway, that's just my spiel. A great way as well, like, to have more engaged email subscribers, right? That comes from organic versus paid. And so a lot of times, and we're getting this as well, because we've tested paid, and people put in their wrong emails, like, they put in their wrong numbers just because they're literally on Instagram or Facebook just not really in business mode, and so they'll just lie on the opt-in form because they're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna, you know, randomly see what this is about. I'm curious, but really not serious. All right, that's kind of the mindset we found with paid traffic. Anyway, this is just my lessons learned, my online journal, my diary of what's real, realistic. Okay. If you like this video, definitely check out this one coming up next. It is really, really good. All you got to do is click right here, and we'll see you on that next video. Within a month's time period, with very little traffic and even losing subscribers on this YouTube channel, the organic traffic from my YouTube